Hi, this is Jennifer Annenberg, and I'm here with Angela Axel Colvert of Pretty Penguin Studio, who's the owner and head designer. This is a jewel in the crown of Cincinnati, and we're here to tell you why. Welcome, Angelo.
Thank you so much.
And I want to know, just off the bat, what makes you so unique?
I think being the fact that I've been to New York and I've studied there, but I started my passion from a long time ago. So I think it's pretty much the passion that I have for everything. I'm a one-stop shop here in Cincinnati. That's something I've never seen anywhere pretty much. So except the corporate places like Macy's and JCPenney. This is a one-stop shop where you can come get your makeup done, your hair. You can pick up a design, something unique to yourself, or you can just pick up something real quick if you're ready to go out. But this, like I said, it's a one-stop shop. We also provide photography, and I think that's something that sets me apart from the rest of the businesses in town.
You do makeup, photography, what else? You do it all, don't you?
Yeah, we do it all. I do salsa dancing as well, but that's not a part of the repertoire.
But why should we flock here rather than other stores? Tell us, because I know you should, but I want you to tell us why.
Well, it's that personal feeling that you get when you're here. It's not like you're shopping. It's not like you're coming to get something done necessarily. I like to provide this environment and this air of just being comfortable and just very loose and very fluid. So I want to sort of make every woman feel the best as possible, not just by the way that she looks, but also the way that she feels inside. So I think that always starts with a good relationship. So that's definitely what you're going to get here.
And the price range is fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, we have anything from $5 all the way up to $20. You can get a whole outfit for under $20, which is the biggest thing that I like to tell people. But it's all high quality. I do have a vendor's license, so I like to sell everything at a third of retail, since I do get it at manufacturer price, which is something that most businesses don't do around here either. So that's another point that sets us apart.
Very much so. And how did you get this? Who mentored you, or how did you get this idea?
Well, I will say that the mentors have been all the women in my family. When I was just a wee kid and visiting in Mexico, I'm both Mexican and Italian, by the way, I'd visit my great-grandmother, and she was sewing in an old-fashioned machine that was made out of metal and wood. So that sort of was a catalyst of my dream to become a fashion designer, but I never knew how it was going to evolve. I figured out a way that instead of being a struggling artist like most people are, right after school, I decided to get my cosmetic license so that I can go ahead and do makeup and hair and do all those things. That's sort of how I went about paying for school. So I kind of decided once I moved back to Cincinnati to see my family that I wanted to do something kind of different, that set me apart, something that no one's ever seen, and something that kind of at the same time cuts down on timing, because you don't want to run around town getting all those things done. So why not do it at a place where you're comfortable and having fun?
Absolutely. And the thing is that actually if someone comes in here and they find something and they want something altered or done or something unique, you can actually do that for
yes,
them,
we
can
do.
you not?
Yes, and we also have a couple interns that work with me at from that program. So
Incredible.
we have such an amazing team here. We all like to have fun. It's like a big fashion house of artists. And my big inspiration has been Andy Warhol. I sort of want to have a big factory of people just kind of collaborating and throwing ideas out there and creating not just fashion, but anything in the beauty and in the artist community in general, I think.
A fashion house of arts. I love that phrase. And I think it's great too for people to know it's ready to wear. It's any price range that you could even imagine. So for ladies or for men who want to buy something special for their ladies, right?
That's a big one.
And it's for someone who wants something special. If you want a night out, or you want or just a photography, a makeup session, it encompasses it all. You have shoes, you have accessories, you have purses, really everything.
Yeah, and not only do we have that, but we have the know-how and the knowledge of fashion here. We all strive to be the best that we can be within our passion. I have people that, like I said before, who are interns from DAP, who are designers, but I also have makeup artists and hairstylists, and we all just kind of come together, and this is where you're going to come and really get to the feeling of your history, and you get to the knowledge of your of how things fit your body personally, because not everyone can wear everything. So
right.
We're here to help everyone out as well. It's not just like you're coming to shop, get an experience. You're going to get mentored yourself in what you can wear, what makes you feel not only comfortable, but makes you feel sexy and beautiful and just, larger than life. Right?
Ladies, incredible when you want to feel that way. And also, why did you choose this city? And you're here in downtown Cincinnati. Tell me about that.
Well, this is sort of where I moved this is where I started high school. I finished it here right before I went to college. But I sort of feel like my family sort of started a new beginning here. Like I said before, and I'm sure I told you about my mom being single, which has been a huge feat for her and for myself. Just to be, to grow up in a family where just a woman was the only parent. Really just kind of stride me to do a lot of things. So I'm here back in Cincinnati, and I decided to just do big things here and kind of bring New York to Cincinnati.
Thank you for bringing New York to Cincinnati, because it really is.
Yeah.
You will all be impressed, highly impressed. It's a jewel in the crown of Cincinnati. And were you ever scared, though? I mean, coming here in downtown, or do you feel it's different here now?
I think it's becoming much better. Like I said, I've been here since the beginning of high school, so I've seen how it was a little bit more crazy and a lot of crime was going on, especially in the OTR
business-wise,
area.
not like it, but I mean business-wise. It's scary to go on your own and go somewhere and then downtown, and you never know, rather than the burbs.
It is, but I feel like God has definitely answered a huge prayer of mine, because I definitely am not above praying. I do it every night on my hands and knees, but I think He's answered every prayer, and I think everything's sort of come along on its own. With me just kind of pushing it and propelling it with my little bit of passion that I have for it, which is not a little bit actually, but yeah, I mean, I feel like that's all I've had to give to this industry, and that's all I've needed so far. So I appreciate everything that God's given me and everyone that supported me so far.
Yeah. What's the best advice that you've ever been given, or that you would ever give?
Always listen to your mom and always pay attention, because I know I was one of those kids growing up who was very rambunctious, but I took heed to a lot of things that my mom said, and nowadays I remind myself of a lot of the things that she's been saying over the years, and they really are true.
Yeah. And what about just someone who comes into your shop? What do you think how would you explain to them? What would be their experience when they come in?
I think first they're going to be greeted with a big, huge smile. If it's not by me, it's by whoever is here working that day. We all love what we do, like I said before. So you walk in, you're going to see a huge smile. Someone's going to get up and greet you. Someone's going to show you around, show you the product, give you a little bit of knowledge of everything.
Personalized service, for sure.
Exactly. Not only that, but you're also going to get a great price point. So you're not going to leave here unhappy.
You cannot lose. You cannot lose. And where do you see yourself going? Where's your future plans? What's your goal?
Well, I do dream big, and I'm 27 and I'm here now. So I can say for my age, I'm doing pretty okay. So I'm thinking that at some point I want to become a huge brand, but I also want to help out with this brand. I want to help every woman become the best that she can be. But within doing that, I think I'm going to have to bring this to major cities and sort of exploit it a little bit more, and not only keep it in Cincinnati, because it is a hidden secret right now, but I think once we hit the market, and we just got started, I think once we go to Chicago and New York, and those are my plans, to sort of become a huge national brand eventually.
Ladies, do not keep this a hidden secret. Help Angelo, help. This is really great. Flock down here. I mean, really, it is amazing. And I just walked around here now. It is a jewel. And I keep saying that. It is fabulous. And it's a one-stop shopping, as you said, experience. Yes. And to get this personalized service from yours truly here, it's I can't say it's second to none.
Here, right?
You are here. And you'll see, and Bitsy, can we say something about Bitsy?
Oh, Bitsy, yes. I'm sure you've all heard of
Who is Bitsy? Just
she
say
is my
it
baby,
real
my
quick.
Chihuahua, my puppy. I love her to death.
You'll get to see Bitsy. I mean,
yeah,
we have to
she's
mention
entertaining.
that. Yeah. So, and I really thank you for doing that, and for and I know it's not always easy. I'm sure your journey has had ups and downs. If you just want to say, I mean, it can be an obstacle, but
it's been a journey.
Yeah, and I mean, to anyone who's out there, just a little brief. Can you give a little advice to anyone who wants to do what you're doing, or a different field, but they just don't have they just need some courage or words of wisdom? What do you have to say?
I was there at some point. That was me a long time ago when I was in my 20s. I was doing Latin ballroom dancing professionally, and I didn't really know where that was going to take me. I knew I had a huge passion for dancing as well. Fashion was sort of in the background the whole time, something I always did, I always loved, but I never really knew how that was going to play into anything, mainly because it is a very competitive industry. I was very defeated at many points, not knowing how to get started even, but I found that through school and through a good support system, I was able to just fight through. But my biggest advice to anyone would be that you actually go out there and get things done. A simple phone call to someone that you can intern with, that's someone that can mentor you, as simple as applying to any school that you want to go to. Those are little steps that you can take. I mean, I can tell you how many times I was said no to, how many times I was pushed down and told I wasn't good enough. But at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, you're gonna go as far as you want. As long as you have your passion driving you, you'll be absolutely where you want to be.
Amazing. Believe in yourself. And thank you
Please.
so much. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for watching. And take this. Really, it's a jewel. Come down. It's on tell the address.
This is at 325 West 5th Street here downtown, right across from the convention center. We're right next to Mainstay, and we're right off the highway, so just get off of 5th Street, you'll see our signs, and they're very vibrant and happy. So Pretty
It's
Penguin
convenient,
Studios.
it's happy. Pretty Penguin Studios, downtown Cincinnati. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angelo.
Thank you so much as well.